Now we are going to spend 6 days on using the formula S equals pH plus 2B to calculate surface area. And I want to go over how this makes sense on using it for prisms and cylinders. So the P is the perimeter of a cylinder. Here is a prism. So here is a prism. Now I could stand at one face and paint the entire thing. Okay, and then I could turn it and then paint the other face, and then turn it and paint the other face. That is how some people cover the entire prism. However, watch a different way that we can cover the entire prism. So we're going to take a ribbon, and we're going to wrap it around. And I'm going to tell you that this ribbon right here is 1 unit wide. So I just wrapped it around. That's the perimeter of my base. And I'm going to repeat this process as much and for how tall that is. So that's the H. So as you are looking at the formula, we are working on P. So going around a figure again would be the perimeter. And then this is going to continue on all the way up. So if you turn it and if you're noticing, I'm covering more and more of the faces. So instead of painting on one side, where I'm standing on painting on one side, what is happening is I'm painting walking around the prism. So all that we're doing is taking care of the P right now. Does anybody notice the dead Lego man in the background? Only 2 more. 1 more? Mm-hmm. Okay, this is it. So we're going to cover it. So on nets, you cover each face at a time. Instead of covering each face at a time, I walked around the prism, which is called perimeter, and I did it H times, and that's the height. So that's how you have pH plus 2 pH. Now, what else do we need to cover is the top, and so that is a base. So I'm going to find the area of the base, and then I'm going to flip it over and find the area of the bottom base. So one B and another B, one base and another base would be 2 bases. So when you're using the formula, you are taking the perimeter. By walking around, you're basically building ribbons for H times, which is your height, which is the distance between the 2 parallel bases, and then adding the area of the top base and the bottom base. And that is how the formula is created.